Hi, in this video, I'll go over the rest of our course syllabus. Grades. Your classwork in Canvas will include 50% writing assignments, the summaries, paragraphs, and essays. Because this is written communication 1, the biggest part of this class is learning how to write, so that has the most or the highest percentage in your grade. But there's lots of other assignments we're going to be doing. Discussions, quizzes, other assignments like vocabulary homework, a midterm paragraph, and then a final essay. You can check your grades in Canvas, and these are the percentages for credit. So these are the grades for A through F. If you have 69% or below, it's not passing yet. I want to emphasize the yet because you can improve, okay? Even if you're not passing at the beginning of the semester, please keep on trying, keep on going, and then slowly you'll go up higher and higher. And I say this right here, strive for progress, not for perfection. Part of this class is learning, so keep on going, okay? Don't let your grades discourage you. If you're taking the class non-credit, you'll get a pass, no pass, or satisfactory progress. This means you did not pass the class but worked hard, completed work, and learned some of the course material. You can take this class for credit or non-credit. If you pass the credit class, you may not repeat it. But if you're taking the class for non-credit, you can repeat the class as many times as you want. If you plan to drop the class or withdraw, please do so by the deadline because you will get a grade if you don't officially withdraw from the class. But I want to prevent that from happening. I want to see you keep on going, but I want you to be aware of this. Academic honesty and integrity. At Palomar College, we value academic honesty, so it's really important that you do your own work, that you do not cheat or plagiarize. Okay, I want to help avoid this from happening, so please come see me or a tutor if you need help. Okay, so you can always turn in something late. I just want it to be you doing the work. Okay, and if you click here, you can see the college's policy. Credit for prior learning. If you take this class for non-credit, but later decide, oh, I wish I had taken it for credit because I want those 6 units, you can apply for credit for prior learning. And here's the email. You'll email Lawrence Lawson, our academic coordinator. My teaching philosophy. I believe that education is very powerful and that learning helps you develop the power of your mind and can open doors for you. So how can you have this power? Remember that your brain is a muscle, okay? Just like going to the gym, if you just do a little bit every day, you're going to get stronger and stronger, okay? Everyone has the capability or capacity to learn, okay? It just takes practice and time. Have an open mind and work hard. Ask questions. Questions are not bad. Always ask questions. That means you're learning. Make time for your learning. Schedule a time to study. So maybe pick 3 days out of the week or 5 days out of the week that you say, okay, I'm going to do 2 hours of homework during this time. Okay? So make sure you schedule that. Don't let mistakes make you feel bad. They're important for learning and can help you grow. Okay, so mistakes are good actually because that means you're learning. Learn in a community. Other people can learn from you and you can learn from other people. Use your background, experiences, and cultures as a source of strength. So the way learning happens is you take who you are, what you know, and connect it to new information or new knowledge. So use that as a source of strength. In Canvas, we're going to go over this pact. Our pact is like our class agreement. What you can expect from me and what I'll expect from you so that we have a good learning environment and community. And if you want to add anything else, we'll be talking about that, or you can email me. Diversity. At Palomar, we're super proud of our gender, sexual, religious, ethnic, and racial diversity. Hate, intolerance, or mistreatment of any kind is not permitted. So if you experience this or have an issue, please come talk to me. Getting help. As I mentioned in the first video, or on page 1, my student hours will be Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8:30 to 9:15, and this is the time for you to ask questions and get help. If this time doesn't work for you, I'm happy to schedule a different time on Zoom. If the pandemic improves during the semester, I may begin to hold in-person office hours by appointment. If that happens, I'll let you know. Tutoring. I'm very excited to have John Patterson as our class tutor. He will have Zoom group tutoring sessions Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 to 6:45, and it's the same Zoom link as our class. He's going to help you with the reading homework and other assignments, so I encourage you to attend. And there's also other free online tutoring. We have a Disability Resource Center. Please notify them or me if you need accommodations or have a disability so we can make this a comfortable learning environment for you. Don't hesitate to contact me for any reason, and I'll get back to you. I'll try to get back to you within 24 hours. We have lots of resources at Palomar College, and we have this guide on the last 2 pages. Here they are. This is in English, like if you need help with Canvas, tutoring. We have our department services. The Palomar College Foundation, they help give free laptops, free computers. Disability Resource Center, mental health, stress and wellness. If you're not healthy, it's hard to study and be in school, so we want to support you. Housing and food resources. This is very important, and we provide help for students, and then other resources. So this is in English and in Spanish, and a couple of students kindly translated it into Vietnamese, Farsi, and Chinese, so you can click here if these are your languages. In Canvas and Zoom, we'll be going over how you can succeed in this class. Okay, so I'm going to skip this part for right now. Important dates. If you decide to drop the class and want your money back, the deadline is September 5th. The last day to drop with no grade or notation is September 6th. And that's also a holiday, Labor Day, so we won't have any Zoom classes or homework due. So I recommend doing it before that. The last day to add is September 7th. We have 2 holidays, Native American Day and Veterans Day. Okay, so there won't be any school that day. And we have 1 week off for Thanksgiving. If you want to change your grade to pass, no pass, this is the deadline. The last day to drop and receive a W so that you don't get a grade is October 16th for the credit class and October 29th for the non-credit class. And our last Zoom meeting will be December 16th, and the last day to do any work, the last day of our class on Canvas is December 18th. This is our course calendar. This week is just kind of orienting and getting to know each other. We're going to spend 2 weeks on each assignment. So paragraph 1, you're going to write it and get feedback and then make it better, make improvements. So you'll have first and second draft, and then paragraph 2, paragraph 3, and then you're going to have a midterm paragraph, a timed writing. And then we'll go on to essays, multi-paragraph papers. For essay 1, we'll spend 2 weeks, and then if you want a third week, if you want to revise again. And essay 2, we're going to actually spend about 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks or so. And then we have our final writing assignments. Each week we're going to read 1 chapter from the book, so we're going to take our time reading it slowly throughout the semester. At the end of the semester, you're going to put all your work that you're proud of all together in 1 document, and that's going to be the portfolio. Okay? There may be a change to the schedule depending on how we do, and I'll notify you on Canvas. You should check the week overview for the specific due dates. Okay. If you have any questions about the syllabus, please let me know.